Well, my years in school were not easy. Some would tease me, others would laugh at me, and still others would use hurtful words to me.
I felt unloved and not needed. Sadly, my parents refused to take me to school.
The best you can do is to get rid of this child. Just throw her away. That is what my father was told by his friend.
Prejudice against people with albinism can be very cruel. Those who are targeted can be traumatized for life. Albinism is a genetic disorder in which one's eyes, skin, or hair have little or no pigmentation. People with this condition struggle with vision problems. Extreme sensitivity to sunlight also puts them at a high risk for skin cancer. Beyond the physical challenges, they also have to deal with unwarranted social stigmas. In some African countries, people with albinism are even attacked or killed by those involved in spiritistic rituals. This leads them to live in isolation. Tasila used to cry often and feel down. But since she has learned the truth in the Bible, she has found comfort.
What helped me to endure all these trials was praying to Jehovah regularly and reading his word, the Bible.
It's only through diligent daily Bible reading and attending the meetings with our brothers, going out in the ministry. This makes me strong and fortifies my faith.
Jehovah's people love and accept those who suffer from various conditions, including albinism. Tasila, James, and Judith are among those who've experienced that brotherly love and acceptance in Jehovah's organization.
There is a big difference between how people of the world and brothers view me.
This overwhelming impartial love shown by fellow brothers and sisters in the congregations is a source of support and help not only for individuals with albinism, but for anyone who struggles with a challenging physical condition or disability. Yes, mere man sees what appears to the eyes, but Jehovah sees into the heart.
What a mad video. We've just been watching a segment in the May 2023 JW Broadcasting episode, apparently informing us that the only way you can deal with albinism if you're a black person is to become a Jehovah's Witness. Have I misinterpreted things? And what relevance does this have to anything? I mean, I struggle to understand where they're coming from with some of these mad videos. And the irony here is if you go back far enough in Watchtower literature, you actually find the organization had some pretty strange ideas about the skin color of black people, specifically the skin condition vitiligo. So let's take a look at a 1904 Watchtower, February 15th, 1904, page 52. Can the Ethiopian change his skin? We answer no, but all will admit that what the Ethiopian cannot do for himself, God could readily do for him. The difference between the races of men and the differences between their languages have long been arguments against the solidarity of the human family. The doctrine of restitution has also raised the question, how could all men be brought to perfection, and which colour of skin was the original? The answer is now provided. God can change the Ethiopian's skin in his own due time. Professor H.A. Edwards of schools in Slater, Montana, has written for the public press an elaborate description of how Julius Jackson of New Frankfort, Montana, a Negro boy of 9 years, began to grow white in September 1901 and is now fully 9/10 white. He assures us that this is no whitish skin disease, but that the new white skin is as healthy as that of any white boy, and that the changed boy has never been sick and never has taken medicines. Realizing that his story would be doubted, he interested Dr. F.A. Howard, Chief Division Surgeon of the Chicago and Alton Deer, who corroborates the statement in the following published extract from a letter. I am obliged to you for an opportunity of seeing and examining the Negro child, Julius Jackson. Apologies for using that word. It's there in this watchtower. I found his heart action, respiration, and temperature perfectly normal, and his mental faculties seem acute for one of his age. The white skin now covering at least 90% of his body is, so far as I am able to judge, in full possession of all its organs, and those organs seem to be performing their natural functions. No roughness, chalky, or ashen appearance is present. It seems to me that the conditions warrant your opinion. The change is certainly caused by chemical conditions of the blood. Very truly, F.A. Howard. So, Russell, who is the editor of the Watchtower at this point, is leaping on a story and using it to answer the question, how could all men be brought to perfection, and which colour of skin was the original? The answer is now provided. God can change the Ethiopian skin in his own due time. So it's odd that we now have in 2023 a video about albinism where the organization is essentially trying to exploit individuals with albinism by saying to them, hey, look, you may be ostracized by your local communities in parts of Africa, but don't worry, you'll find love and acceptance in our cult. We're the only place where you'll be truly accepted, so come to us. It's ironic that they're creating this exploitative material targeting black people with white skin now in 2023, given the disgusting, backward, racist material they've written about vitiligo in the past.